And we are back for a continued coverage of the Cherry Bomb International here in Boca Raton, Florida. My name's Nick Teixeira, joined by the spirit of Florida darters all around. We got a good one here for our mixed doubles cricket. And, of course, we got doubles 0-1 tonight, so we got a long night in front of us here. We let this bracket play out pretty much, so this is actually a top four matchup. Sally Kelly and Hossie Hicks taking on Tracy Firetag and Leonard Gates. We ended with some Tracy losing out to Paula in the finals, and we're starting with some Tracy trying to get a win here. This is just going to be a best-of-3 cricket doubles, and what should be a good matchup. Other semi here is going to be Ashley and Bethel taking on Natalie and Michael. See how this one plays out and continues to go. Hope you guys have been having a great Saturday, May 30th, 2026. I can tell you it has been phenomenal. The vibes have been immaculate, and the players have been so kind to me. I feel absolutely spoiled. Sally Kelly looks ready to explode. Open doubles bracket definitely flying along, so we will get coverage. They're just about to hit top 32 on the open side, and then on the ladies side, looks like hitting top 32 as well. So, again, continued coverage of both the doubles brackets and this mixed doubles event. Get to watch some cricket here for a little bit. No real jumping around the board, just looking at the strategy of the players. It's a 69-point difference. That's 4 18s needed. And, again, the ladies look feisty on the dartboard. Tracy not happy with the first. Not a bad correction as Sally Kelly steps up. Up 51. Do you swing the 18? You don't grab the first, so now I would switch back to 17 for comfort. I got called a soft tipper by Neilani in the one game of cricket. I just told her, you can call it whatever you want. I call it winning strategy. Gates playing aggressive. Surprised that he took the look there. It was just a little bit more larger of a point delta than preferred. At 66 points, I start 18s. Stay there for 3. Does find the trip and then pushes on the 17. Good shot there for Hossie Hicks. See, I said Neilani's name and she appeared. Does she give a let's go to Tracy, it looks like. Down 83. Does go ahead and grab the close. It's not a bad turn. It puts pressure on Sally, but Sally just needs 3 marks to make that hurt. Not going to be happy with that visit. Leaves an opportunity. Gates really wants to try to go through this opening. Does find 5. Ignore that scoreboard switch. I broke something there for a second. Don't mind me. Long-time streamer, first-time streamer. Because you never really learn. 35 points is a good number. Tracy just needs 3 big singles as Hossie fails to get the close. It's going to be a massive opening if she gets it. Not happy with her darts at all. It's a 3-point game. Sally's going to close. Can she find 3 15s that have advantage going into bowl? She cannot, so Leonard Gates, 3 15s is the baseline. Puts pressure on. 4 is the desired target. We'll get 4. Make it 7 and gives a come on, Gator. Chomping away in the swamplands, Gator. See what the Bulls stay on. Catches the wrong side. His Hossie's feeling good. You can tell. He's happy with his darts. 57 points. If you're going to go to 15s, you need to hit 2 of them. Yeah, only 72 points of difference. I'm Sally. I'm thinking 2 15s. 3 to, yeah, probably 3 to 4. 3 to 3, excuse me. Gates just gets a punch through. grabs all three. That's leg number one. Leonard Gates and Tracy fire tag, and Leonard's like, hey, don't you worry about it. Just throw the darts. It is diddle every leg. Not going to be happy with that cork. Not going to be happy with that cork either. Giving it to Hossie. Here we go. Sally chasing the 19s with a 2-point difference. Needs to get this close in the last. Does do so and closes with authority. Good grab for the 3 marks. And Gates with a big celebration over the 3 marks there on the 18. Hossie, good discipline, finds the 20 first, then attacks. I would prefer more at the 20. Grabs the 18, finds 2 of them, has the point lead. And he is having fun right now. 7 marks and a 44-point difference. Dustin Bauer says, Nick, Dustin. Sally Kelly does not regain the points. It's a 4-point difference. Let's see if Tracy tags the 20s. Replace support on the 18s. Now you just stay, commit. Just 2 on the 18s, but that does help. Means that 2 singles only ties. It's not as tempting to switch unless you find a treble. And Hossie had to stay. Now this is what Leonard Gates likes to see, a board where he can have options. But you have to give yourself the options. He's following his 7 mark with just a 1. Row Gator. As Sally's trying to say after a while, crocodile to the 18s. Does do so. 20-point game, but the 17s are pre-marked. Unlucky on the second. You can see Gates' reaction. 1 mark on the grab. Hossie needs to contest this X. You got to play for the 17s. The best thing you can do is take an X away from your opponent while you have the point lead. It is such a momentum gain. It is one of the most critical things. Big single. No, he commits to the trip, and even better. This is a great position now. Gates finds 6 on the 16s, bounces right back into reality. And Sally does what she needs to do there, finds 4 on the 20s, 80 points gained, 86 points separating the teams. Fire tag needs to collect here. All over the wire, a big dart would matter. It's a great look. Even if it's just a 3, it's a good 3 mark at it. And Hossie firing up. 3-7 plays a 3-5. Definitely a higher standard this leg. And Leonard calling for it in the back. First start trip did get a 2-point lead. Does pop the 17 in the last. I like that shot. Changes the bull race here just a little bit. There's the 15. How many bulls get added? You need to grab 2 singles, which is why that's a smart shot. Miss. And only a single. So, yeah, 22 points. Gotta get the 20s. Gotta get the 20s. I think I would have started the other way around. 4-3 on the bulls. Same thing for Sally. A single 20 pushes. A double really pushes. Yeah, 60 points on the grab. 78 points of difference. So now it's 4 bulls plus 3 to close. So now it's 7 bulls. Now you have to start bulls and get at least 1. Gotta stay on the bull. It's 6-3. It's too much of a difference. And Hossie drills the double. And another one at it. So we are going the distance here. Should have thrown the last one, but I think he was saving this last bowl for the diddle. I'll count as a 3 in the black. Hossie has a double bull in his back pocket. We know this. He does not. I lied. I think Gates might have got it. It's close. Are they recorking it? I respect it. Do respect it. Hossie does get the start. He's been throwing well. Sally giving him a pat on the back and says, "Come on, Hossie." As he says, "Thank you, ma'am." Three marks on the 20, gets the close. But is it enough to get the glory? It's enough to keep things chalk, that's for sure. Sally and fire tag. They're going to be the question marks right now. Don't be mad. That's worth twice as much as a single. And how about that? A 5 mark the hard way for Sally Kelly. Puts pressure, but we know death taxes and fire tag on 19s. But just 119. Good close. Hossie, nothing fancy needed. Learn to push the 18s. Treat him well in the leg 1, but yeah, has to switch off him. Finds 4 on the 17. Sally probably can chase this down. She does. Quick to pull the parachute. Does not land safely. Doesn't grab anything there, so an opportunity for Tracy that needs 4 to get a 4-point lead. There's 3 of them. Other side of the wire. Gets 4. Gates playing quite well right now. Every time he gets just within reach. This is the 1, 2, 3. Big single 17, 2 big single 20s makes all the difference. Two big 20s. I like this reset here, and Gates communicating. Good 5 mark. What a big shot there from Fire Tag. Hossie now pushed the 18s. Not a bad mark for him. Got to get on the other side of the wire, though. You get 7? I think that's a 7. Good shot there from LG. Sally finds the first 18 and another. And she finds 5. 36 points. I'm Tracy. I probably start 17. And then after a trip, you can do whatever you want. Only 3, but it's still a good 3 at that. Pushes Hossie to have to hit 2 trebles to even get a look at the 17s. It's good math. And plus, you want your partner Gates to be able to start at the close if he so chooses. Or he's just going to do this. Nails at 9. How about that from Leonard Gates? Sally giving some respect on that shot. Tracy goes down low. And she was not, in fact, too slow. Solid close from Tracy. This is a check down now, and Hossie and Sally might just be running out of runway despite having a really good performance. They didn't slow down. In fact, I think they got better. Big 7 right back. Hossie not going to give up on it. Gates got to make sure he stays calculated. Those 17s are free. On the wire, the 15. He's moving to find the angle. Is that last one in? It is. Good shot there. A 4.5 combined is going to be enough no matter who you're playing. This is a good effort from Sally Kelly and Hossie Hicks. 3 bulls, but it's not enough. As you got the dancing crew back there, crushing it. I believe they're dancing to some Avicii. As there you go. A good win on that one. Well, folks, we got coming up next here, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, should be just about final time. I think they're waiting on the board number 7 to finish as we got shenanigans here in Boca Raton, Florida. We'll be back in just a moment. It's Cherry Bomb, everybody. This is what you expect to see. Well, it was nice while it lasted. How'd they already kick my camera? What the heck? We just had it going here. Fired. Jail. Immediately. Here we go. It's the finals of our tournament here for the mixed doubles event at Cherry Bomb International in Boca Raton, Florida. My name is Nick Teixeira, and we have a good one in front of us here as Ashley will get things rolling. Larry Gates, Tracy Firetag, Ashley, and Bethel on the other side of this one. After that, we will be switching to some open doubles 01 coverage. Currently in that doubles right now. Starting to hit top 16 on the 501 open side. 501 open side. And then on the ladies' side, currently also hitting just shy of top 16. So a few hours left of coverage here for our Saturday coverage. We did stream that WDF this morning as well. If you are one of the kiddos, you're probably having some fun because right now it is the youth pajama party draw. And that's Alex Zerby and Elizabeth Cartwright taking on Gabriel Cartwright and Joseph Raz. And then Alexa Holmes and Christopher Ryan taking on Max Williams and Bransford Stone. The pajama party is underway in that youth dart room. I went in there to film earlier today, and I was doing a little dart challenge. And then all of a sudden, come one, come all the youth players showed up. And I tried my best to get as many of them as I could. I think probably at least 10 kids were there filming with me, and they kept becoming more and more. I was like, guys, I'm so sorry. I got to go back to do some work here. And now we're back into the mix. So I might have to go back and continue filming with the kiddos tomorrow. But here we go. Speaking of kiddos, Tracy is not one. Just have to move that camera. See, she's not that short. She is part of the dancing cheer squad that we have here at the Cherry Bomb. As we saw, that was probably one of the most entertaining intermissions. And then eventually I was worried about how much they were dancing. So Neilani and I decided to play a game of darts instead. We've only played 37 legs of darts as it continues on and on. Honestly, playing all these darts makes me want to get back onto the board. And then I say that, join the blind draw, and I disappointed Mr. Chris Murphy, although I did have a lot of fun playing. This is a good cleanup shot. Ashley does find the single 17. Grabs the trip 16 over to the 15s. Nah, stays there for more. Says, I'm just going to go ahead and grab a little extra sauce on that one. The Big Mac is dripping with Mac sauce. You might say, Nick, why'd you bring up a Big Mac? It's dinner time. It's 8 o'clock here in Florida. I did already have my dinner, though. So don't you worry, folks. I'll be okay. Thanks, Tracy. I did to let Tracy know. She's like, do you think people know I don't like playing on this finals board? And I said, oh, we can hear you. And he is now talking to you guys. So anytime Tracy addresses the camera, it's to the people. And I'll be better about catching the switches for you so that way you guys can see exactly what she's saying to you guys. It's probably only nice stuff, I swear. The bowls are grabbed by Gates, but Ashley can go ahead and push us through. It's a 3-house advantage and 43 points. A single on any of those numbers would push you forward. She's like, I want a point. Those are some smooth barrels. I can't throw like without a clear grip point. I like pretty aggressive grips to very aggressive grip darts. I just struggle to find the same grip point on those. Although I will say at NDA Team Dart not too long ago is over there, and I have very grippy barrels. I hand them to Christian Suthi from Germany. He goes up there and drills a 180. He hands me his completely smooth over barrels. And I go trip 20, and the last start I dropped and got like a 12. But I was like, you know what? Maybe I can. Maybe I should give myself some more confidence as Bethel falls into an 18, does push the bull, grabs the bull. Double bull will do this. And does go ahead and grab it for leg number 1 here. It is just the best of 3 still in this final. Outside of those singles events, they don't have ladder format, I believe. So I think they're all going to be best of 3s as Gates goes ahead and finds the bull. That will work. Also, ignore that this graphic's broken. Don't mind that. I broke it. That just is going to be like that for like 1 more second. And then we're fine. And then there we go. Anyways. If you guys can't tell, I don't stream a lot of steel on my own. This is one of the few tournaments they trust me with the controls, and I break them. Here we go. Leonard Gage trying to break in the second leg. And not going to be happy with that visit. I believe it's just 1, and Bethel has an opportunity. Strode needs to find the right road. Drive along the 20s. Finds the trip on the beginning. Can he get another dart in? Finds a single. And doesn't get to the right side of the barrel on the last, but still 4 marks on the open is a punishment. I think Tracy, a leg down. Gates is calling for a close. I think Tracy really wants the 19s. A leg down, this is risky, but it's still not a bad play. It's a 50-50 shot. It's only a 2 mark needed versus a 3 mark on the close. But Tracy loves 19s. If I expect her to find a trip, it would be the last dart 19. Still got what she needed there as far as well as requested. It forces Ashley to have to open. And she's the more conservative player, so maybe it's trying to put pressure the other way around. Interesting stuff. And just a single on the grab. So now this is the gamble, right? Gates is basically saying, can I hit a 5 mark? Of course Gates is thinking he can. It's about the timing of it. At least a single on this last. Does find the treble, so it does pay off. There's a smart shot selection. Tracy acknowledging, all right, partner, you might know a thing or two. And unlucky in that last. It was a very well thrown dart, but the flight's got in the way. 3 mark close on the 18s. Tracy, I like to stay on the 19s here. Flight kicks up, so there's an argument to move. Now there's definitely an argument. That dart's loose. Does move up on the last. 3 marks and 4 marks do so much work in matches like this. Ashley trying to get these 18s rolling. Grabs 2 marks. Needed 5 to get the point lead back. Gates getting creative on the assignment. Now, when he does stuff like this, it either immediately wins him the leg because it throws the other off and they don't know what to do, or it loses. Let's see. Contesting the X. I don't love it here. It's 58 points. 1 trip isn't enough, so you have to find 4. And just 2 marks on the grab. Yeah, I don't like that. You wasted your own dart. Normally, I would love to contest the 17, but you have to get the point lead first, which is why Gates can do that in that position. Now you're setting Tracy up for a 2 mark close and then a 1 mark grab at the 17. This last dart should be 17 as the disciplined dart. Big single. But trip 19 also will play. If you're going to go 19, you better trip it. 17's on the grab, but Tracy and Leonard definitely looking good so far. And then here, you have to contest the 17. I know you're playing statistics of saying I'm struggling a little bit, I'm going to go over there. But you're letting Gates get a second house. One of the best things you can do for momentum is stop your opponent from gaining a house from an X and instead of wasting those marks. Bethel slowed down a gear. So is Ashley. Tracy just now needs to focus on these 15s. There's no other dart you need. Grabs it. Yeah, good stuff. Just the minimum on the assignment, but the minimum is plenty, as this will be going to a last leg decider here for this one. Given the option as we go here to our final leg in this mixed doubles final in Boca Raton, Florida. Outside on the bull, it's a good guide for Gates, if I'm being honest. I'm not a liar. It is. Gates and Tracy will get the start. Gates needs to make sure to open up well. Bethel was able to punish last time. Few singles. Can he stack? Last one stacks above the wire, but it is a solid 3. Bethel's forced to have to find some success. Good spot. Can you put it right above? Goes below. Important dart to stay true. And just a 3 mark back. You can see the annoyed look on his face. Wanted more sauce on it. I can tell you they are singing and jamming out there in the dart hall now. Absolutely having a fun time at the Cherry Bomb. Nothing less to be expected from the Cherry Bomb. Gates starting to go thermonuclear once again. This is when he starts to feel most comfortable doing stuff like this on the dartboard. Forces Bethel to have to just stay in the 19s for all 3. It's making Bethel play conservative and Ashley have to have the moments of aggression. Yeah, with just the 3 marks on the grab. Now, if I'm Tracy, I start 18, and then there's an opportunity to point and then go for the close. But start 18. Goes 19 first. Every time I say it, she trips the number I wasn't looking at. Big single 18. Does not get on the last, but still good close. Good position. 25 points. You have to contest the X. She's going to go 17s. The problem is you're just letting Leonard get a second number up. I think no matter what, if you hit less than a 3 mark on a number, you're in trouble. You might as well risk it on a good hit on the 18s because now Leonard gets to do whatever he wants with the board. Instead, he is just going to go for the 17, so it doesn't cost anything, and Bethel will get an opportunity to contest the 18s. No, he's going to leave him as well. I don't get it. I don't get it. We're just leaving the number open. It would be a 3rd house advantage by just hitting a single. In a final, that should guarantee this last leg decider. Does everyone think it's closed? What is going on? There we go. Tracy's got the glasses on for a reason. She knows what's going on. So does Ashley. Not going to be happy with those darts, but it's a 3 house advantage, 25 points. Good shot there from Ashley. Does find 4. Gets them a lifeline. And this might be the life raft floating away. Gates finds a 7. Disgusting darts there from Gator. Three 15s and 2 bulls for the title. I'm surprised she didn't switch bull in the last. Not that the 15 isn't a better dart in that scenario, just tough positions on the flights. And it's a win more kind of situation. No pun intended to the dartboard. Practices fallouts. Gates goes ahead and leaves it 1 bull away for the win. And this is a mixed doubles matchup. And there you go. That is enough. Yes, Tracy, it is. She's like, really? Really? I did it? I won on this board? I hate this board. Mike Carter chiming in saying, Nick, a 2 mark on a number is a closed number when you're down significantly already. Even a 9 mark on the 18 there doesn't make a difference when they only need 1 to close them. See, that's where I think you're wrong there, Mike. I mean, I get what you're saying, and I'm not saying that there wasn't opportunities there, but the problem is what you think about in terms of like cricket efficiency. So when you have an X on that number and you fail to close it, and your opponents go up there and close it, when you go back, the max amount of your dart value can be is 1 mark, right? It can be worth as maximum of 1. If you leave that X and they go back and find a triple on it, the max is now a max value of 3. So if you think about it from a statistics point of view, it's just the better on-odd shot. Now, don't get me wrong. In that situation, they needed more than just to hit a 3 mark on that 18. But I'm saying that in either case, if you're going to hit a 3 mark, the more valuable one was up at the 18s. Would have prevented them from getting a second house. Instead of leaving that X there, left an opportunity where they did not close the 17s. 17s got closed, and then it was just a free throw on the 18s. Once you get a 3-house advantage in steal, it's pretty much game, set, and match. So, again, agree to disagree, but I like to think about in terms of efficiency. What's the max amount of value my dart can be worth? And right now, what's the max amount of value I can remove from my opponent's darts? That's the way I can consider it. I've done a couple breakdowns on that one, including the 15s and 16s in particular. And Lonnie Terrell keeping our board warm. She was our chalker for that final, and she has been doing pretty good stuff as far as being a killer talent. I got a chance to film with her earlier. Did a little challenge video with some of the different players in the room, and she was a leader in that challenge until I took an attempt at it. Folks, coming up next, we got the open doubles, and we have the women's doubles brackets. Currently kind of floating around top 32, top 16-ish in the open, and same thing in the women's. So whatever comes up this way is what we're getting next. Don't go far, folks. We're here in Boca Raton, Florida for the Cherry Bomb International at the Embassy Suites. Thanks to the BCDA for bringing us out here. Don't go far, folks. And here we go. Don't turn your screens upside down, folks. We got something different for you. We got some Twisted Madness style shenanigans. It's the final of the Youth Pajama Party Draw, and they play upside down for this format. Oh boy, this is going to be something a little different over here. So here we go. This is going to be a little trippy, and we do have a chalker for this matchup. So, RIP to the chalker. RIP to all of us is a little bit of a smile there. First start sneaks away. Not used to throwing triple threes. In this case, throwing for the 26 points on the score. You can see talking to little Raz, Joseph. Just filmed with him in a little fun challenge video. Grabs 10 points. Oh, this is already hurting my brain so much. Here's Maddox coming up. Not happy with it, but does get a big trip 20 on the last dart. See Cartwright talking through with his partner. Love to see the communication. Love to see every bit of it as here we go. .26 gets some breakfast. Trying to find that 20. It's tough if you go high on the skinny side here, upside down. This is so interesting. I've always wanted to play in a format or tournament like this. .54, that's 94 on the turn, and look at Cartwright celebrating in the back for Joseph. First the two legs in this format. Oh, good grab on the 20s. 81 on the score. Folks, I'll try to do the math for you because I got to do it for myself to understand what's happening. 307, this is typically a 19 start. Not going to be happy. 31. Gives an oh my goodness. Cartwright trying to hype up a little Raz. Just kind of shaking that one off. Me too, Joseph. Me too. Maddox trying to get to a finish. Not a bad spot. But his darts are tilted up. You might have to cover to the 19s. See, I think in this format, I would be a 19 shooter because I'm so used to pulling to like the right or left just a little bit. 19s and 17s feel so free, right? I don't know. This is so tricky. Any of you guys have played in a format like this, let me know. What do you shoot here? Do you say 20s? The Youth Pajama Party is a wild one. Fixing the scores. Don't blame the chalker. This was a tricky one. Joseph trying to get to a finish. You can see a little bit of a reset. But just 8 points on the turn gives an opportunity to Williams. See, my brain tells me, oh, that's a good trip 19, but it's just 3 points. Oh, hit it. All right. Hit him with the grooves going up to the board. Switches up at the last. Pulls it into the 3. Oh, this is going to be so hard to commentate again after. My brain's melting. 176 is going to be the opportunity to get set up here. A little Raz opportunity. A couple big singles is all you need. I think he did get enough there. I can't tell where that last start quite is. Yeah, it does get to a finish at 139, 166, not on a leaf. There's the awkward fist bump interaction there. $30 points also at a finish with 136. Sitting at 136 now. Stay on that. 18 will work on the switch. Gosh, this is melting my brain. Folks, I hope you're keeping up with this. I really hope you are. Stone. Another one at the 20s. Needed to get that to get to double 16. Max advising his partner on the routing. You can see a little bit of teamwork on both sides. $98. $94 left. Last start should be 18. 9 points on the grab. Opportunity now for leg number 1. And that's right, folks. For the youth pajama party draw, they play with the board upside down. That is the format of which they chose. Trying to get a big 15 on the last. 89. Almost gets to 57. Does get a dart for the bull. And almost goes. 9 on the last, so 41 remaining. $15 and double 20. Do you like double 20 in this format, though? 45 hits. 10 left. Double 5 is the shot. Oh, good look. Doesn't quite go for Stone. You can see, talking it through. Cartwright doing a good job of communicating with the partner. Saying go for the big 9. Which is over there between the 12 and 14. Upside down, it does look like a 6. You're like, which one's the 9 on this? And he's like, oh, it's over there. That's where it is. Big 9. There you go. Double 16. Up and right. That's where you're going to see that. And you can see everyone cheering, wanting that one to go. 20 hit. Double 5 for Maddox. Single 1 now to leave double 2. No score, and an opportunity back the other way. 5 for double 8 now. And goes inside, almost gets the double 8. This is now battle of the doubles. Both teams sitting clean. Trying to work. Stone's been good at this double 5 attempt. Got to talk to Star. I like that little bit of a reset. Last start, not far off at all, but doesn't quite go. Not a bad dart. And it doesn't go, and you can see Cartwright's reaction. Maddox, did you block yourself trying to find the angle? And no, does bust on it again. I think I would split here. There's the check for leg number 1. Cartwright and Little Raz get that first leg, but Maddox gets the double bull on the diddle. Leaving it in, but catches the flight on the wrong side. Neilani tuning in saying, I don't see any pajamas. And the board's upside down. Listen, welcome here to the Cherry Bomb, where our boards are upside down and we left our PJs in our dart room. It's pajama party in spirit, okay? Everyone's grooving. Tipsy by Shabuzi is playing. You know it's a good time. Is that the name of the song? Or is it called Bar Song? I don't know how it works. Open and a ladies double still going on in the background. Like I said, it's open still kind of just shy. Some top 16s are playing, some top 32s kind of catching up still. Kim Pantai and Paula Murphy into the semis. Again, still some catch-up playing on the other side there from the earlier rounds, so we'll begin plenty of coverage of those doubles and brackets later on. And no, I didn't just start talking about the brackets because I needed a break from trying to figure out this math, okay? I'm trying my best. Listen, normally I would have a whole rant about how you have to start 18s at 302, but it's twisted madness. It's upside-down darts. None of this makes sense. I'm in a closet in Boca Raton, Florida, and that's not even a euphemism. We'll say this is definitely one of the tournaments that's always been known for being youth-friendly, offering several different youth events. I love the isolated youth room. Big fan of tournaments that do that. Those 3D printed cherry trophies are cooler than the plaques, if you ask me. Gonna need to get my practice partner, Neilani, to throw one of these with me. Although I do owe Mr. Williams some more legs. Max and I played a couple earlier on. Got to finish up that series. We were 1-1. I got to hit the decider against them. Big 100 on the shot. You can see the celebration from Maddox, putting his hand up in the air. The acknowledgement from Cartwright. Little Raz. Not a bad turn. Solid scoring. 1-4-1. We all know the route, but does your eyes know where to look in rhythm? Happy accident. 81. 99 on the score. Or 79, excuse me. See that reset. I really do think I would probably be playing for 19s and 17s. I think I just would feel more comfortable doing that than I would shooting at what is effectively a trip 3 the whole time. Because also when I shoot 19s, I pull to the 7 more than I pull to the 3. So then maybe by that logic, this is the one format where I would be really good at hitting 18s. Who knows? Hits him with the I guess. Not happy with that last start. Leaves at 35. Last start there. Did I get to the 18 or the 4? That wasn't 18. Leaves a finish. As Maddox is loving it.
Remember, if you're at the board, both of your partners are there. Please check into the board. That is the only way I know to second call anyone.
Maddox walks it. 144 not getting brought down. This would be for a 2-0 win in this final for the Youth Pajama Party draw. .105 remaining. 3. There's the 3. Resetting for the double 16 to make this 1 apiece. And doesn't go, so 105 gets an opportunity. .80 left. Oh, really wanted more on that last. You can see Cartwright celebrating, praising to the sun god. The Florida sun god, that is double 16. Now over to the double 8. Oh, and it doesn't go. Leaves it at 8. 77 gets an opportunity now. Almost gets it on the ball. What a way that would have been to go out. Leaves at 25. Double 4 gets a chance. Bottom left. Oh, clicks on the wire. How does that not go? Nine or 5. I would honestly say 3-19-17 here, right? Give him range to miss. Utilize the best miss, so the best hit. Because 14 and 12s are evens. Yeah, okay. Hits a 17, has 8 left. Double 4. Oh. Double 1. Yeah, I would throw it right in the middle of the board. I don't know. Too risky. It does bust. It is a good attempt at it, though. Joseph says, I got match darts. I'm throwing match darts, and I don't blame him. Yes, sir. Double 2. Does go. Maddox nails it, and now we're going to a last league decider here in the Youth Pajama Party draw. Here we go. Last league decider. Cartwright to get things rolling. 41 on the grab early. Who's going to get that big early moment, that big early score? That's what we're all here to see. In this upside down, anything can goes kind of format. Joel Brzezinski and Nick Colin taking on Bo Brown and Jason Sakura, are their first top 8 matchup. Again, early first-round matchup, still catching up over here. Laura Gates and Ethan DeVera, a tough doubles team. You would have to think that they're favored in the bracket. Currently taking on Tucker Davey and Roger Ramsey. Ladies definitely moving along a tad bit faster. Catching up on their bracket in double time. Tracy Freitag and Neilani Terrell taking on Aubrey McNally and Chris Campamezzi. Natalie Brzezinski and Haley Fires taking on Nicole West and Trisha Leon. Our last 2 top 16 matches. Oh, sorry, 2 of 3. And there's also Christine Gatto and Tabitha Ventura taking on Sandra Ferguson and Valencia Role. A little reminder there to Lil Raz saying, hey, throw some darts. And he's like, oh, okay. I'm going to go throw darts. Finds the 20. Over to 4, and then back to 20 for 44 on the turn. Got to be tough to stay focused on this format. It's easy to kind of get drilled in. I know I've said this a few times, but I just don't know 20s are the right answer because you're so trained normally to use the 19s and 17s. Your dart going to the 3 probably feels unnatural to consistently aim at. Part of me thinks, what if going bulls is the answer in this format? If nobody's scoring that well, it's a good way to help punish and get on top. Williamson Stone sitting well in front. Cartwright needs a good turn. Is that a good dart? It looks good. No, it's just 45. The dart lies are deceiving. 117 goes into the trip 7. Maddox, quite the chalker. Knows his math even if it's upside down. Stone gets an opportunity for 76. Double 8 for the match. Doesn't go, but hey, you left it clean. I think that's the best thing you can do in a scenario like that. Max loves to take it out and hit those winning doubles. I mean, who doesn't? That's fine. 76 on the score. Does at least give some opportunities on the return if there's a return. Double 8. Now over to the double 4. Doesn't go. Maddox not happy with it. Start at the 20s, stay at the 20s. 105, bring it down. 103. Last one's a 7 there, 96 remaining. Double 4 coming up here, 4 stone. Good marker dart. Pass, go away from it. Double 2, top left. And pulls it down. No score. 96 gets an opportunity now. Oh, him with the dance moves in the background. Okay, Joseph. Can't tell if that's 25 or 40. Was 40, so he does tee it up at 40. And that single on the last. Double 4. Maddox Williams, can you push it through? Wearing his under 45 DPFL Champions jersey. Would like to get another title under his belt. Now Joseph with opportunity for the match. 39. 19-3, 19-3. Gives you opportunities to miss. There you go. Double 10. It's over up and left.
20. Double 10 left. Double 10.
Oh, and it doesn't go. Missed the match darts at double. It's a good attempt. Who's going to take it? Is that a good marker? Oh, he couldn't believe it didn't go in. Couldn't believe it. Double 10 for Cartwright. Moving on the Aki. The last one clicks on the wire. Double 2. Max is back at the board. Does bust it. One dart at a time here, Joseph, as he's walking and throwing. He's walking and throwing. He is somewhere he has to be. He said it's almost 9 o'clock. And you can see Stone saying throw the darts. Everyone wants it. Who wants it more? Double 10. Does go. Cartwright and Raz get it done over Williams and Stone. Giving some love and some celebrations on that one. Some good stuff indeed. Hey guys, fun fact, they're playing on an upside down board. I promise you, I'm not that bad of a streamer. The pajama party, they flip the number ring upside down. So that is what we were seeing. That's how they do the pajama party. That's the party part of it all. So some good stuff indeed as we have our brackets starting to wind down. Too much dancing going on over there. You guys don't need all that. We'll stay over here with the kids. Alrighty, folks. Coming up next, more coverage of our doubles brackets. But yeah, also, I'm offended that you guys would assume that I would put a board upside down on stream. How dare you, Kimberly? How dare you? All jokes aside, thanks for tuning in, everybody. See them taking a picture with their trophies. Be back in just a moment's time for more coverage here. We got doubles with the board right side up. Don't you worry. Coming up right after this. And now on to the open doubles. 501. It's a quarterfinal matchup. First of two legs. Brzezinski and Colon, whatever you want to call him. Most people just call him Dopey. Taking on Brown and Sakura, and what should be a good one. Looking forward to seeing how this one will play out. Bill Brown, 11 on the turn, not as happy with his visit. But here we go. We will be covering the rest of our doubles bracket here today. Ladies currently has one top 16 left playing. Both quarterfinals and playing right now. So the ladies is going to be finishing up pretty soon. Still some more work on the open side to catch back up from those earlier rounds, but doing a good job as well. One top 32 left playing, and then there's one top 16, and they currently got the quarterfinals underway as well. Linda Gates, Ethan Navarra, already all the way back into the mix. Currently taking on Chris Abbott and Norman Madu. Wow, that is a good matchup there. Here we go. Looking forward to seeing this one, friends. Hopefully you guys have been enjoying the coverage. I've definitely been enjoying bringing you coverage here of the Cherry Bomb. Cherry Bomb. 36 points. Happy accidents. Jason trying to go ahead and get some points on the board. Get their throw back under control, which is under attack in this scrappy quarterfinal so far. Dopey looking for redemption after playing Leonard Gates. He did get one leg off Leonard, which is one leg more than he could have ever asked for. And I've got to be honest, guys. The last match we streamed was that Youth PJ Finals where the board was upside down. And I'm still looking at the single three, wondering why they're missing so much. A brain melter, that certainly was. .194, Dopey to set up. Good position to play for the break right now. Just 28 on the turn, or excuse me, 32. Scratch that. Gets the 152. We've already seen Tom Kern start off our day with a 152. There's the 20 find. Doesn't get the other one. Really wanted it. Well, you don't get it, sir. You don't get it. 80 left. Leaves 72. One for the 16. Just does a light tee up. Leaves it handy at 56. 186 on the other hand has some more work to do. Not going to be too happy with it. Just 64 on the turn. Not enough to pressurize. Should get 2 darts at a double. That was clean. That was pretty clean. That was not as clean. 122. Start 18s or I'll cry. Or bull. I'll allow bull. Smart man. Stay on it. Doesn't get it. Now it's a setup dart. Get that last one in. He did. Good find on the last to leave 32. Pressure now on the 56. 21 hit. Leaves 35. Should be a 3 on this dart. Leaves 28. Double 14. Yeah, not happy with that visit. 32 to Sakura, leg number 1. Deceiving dart looked in. Double 14 is the dart. Double 7. Inside, single 3 does bust that. I'm okay with a bust there. Double 8 gets an opportunity for Bo. Does go ahead and grab it for leg number 1. Here we go. They're going to go ahead, and Nick's going to show one first. Here's Dopey. Looks just like the dwarf. Nick says, of course I'm starting. What are you asking the start order for? Who do you think you are? I am. .45 on the turn. Not going to be terribly happy with that one, but neither team on a breakaway. The scoring phase was a slow one in this doubles matchup. It's one of those one big turn, a couple extra darts at a double really do make the difference here. Tammy Peterson and Emily McCree up 1-0 over Tracy and Nalani. And a dramatic matchup there. Tracy and Nalani have to be heavy favorites in the bracket to be a finals type of team. Bethel Strode and Mark Galanders currently up 1-0 over Nick Likas and Johnny Hardway. Chris Sabat and Norman Madu just getting started with Leonard Gates and Ethan DeVera. Been a great time out here in Boca Raton, Florida. Not too hot this year. It's been hot the last few years. We'll take the change up as I'm normally used to melting in this closet. It's not cold, but it's not too bad. I'll make it work. Overall top event averages, Ethan DeVera, 82.78 on the day. Kevin Luke, number 2, at 80.28, and Leonard Gates at a 78.47. Look specifically at this doubles draw. Currently, Leonard Gates sitting at 87.82, Ethan DeVera at 84.71, and 2 playing together. Justin Jones having a good day over at 81.62. Over on the ladies' front. Currently, Paula Murphy, 63.04, and Marie Collette at a 61.14. Oh boy, I hope they don't turn up that music. They are rocking out there. I can't blame them for having fun. I'm not going to be the fun police at the dart tournament. Tracy and Nalani looking like they're breaking away to make this 1-1 in their matchup. Solid scoring, but an opportunity now for Nick to get to a finish. Needs 115 points minimum. Mark Jolander's double 10 for a 2-0 win. That is a single one, Mr. Bow. .225. Brzezinski trying to get this into a better spot. Here we go, 110. Finds 60, 50 left, 18 or 10. There's the 18, double 16 for the match. And bangs it for Jason for a 2-0 win. And once again, a Nick does not win on the live stream. Unsurprising news here at USA Darts. Condolences to Dopey. And we will be moving on. Looks like a couple of matches just finished up, so we should have some more stuff coming up our way in just a moment. Don't go far, folks. Nick Teixeira with USA Darts for the Cherry Bomb International.
Missed again. I am so bad at darts, and this jersey is so uncomfortable.
You need a custom jersey from Flashpoint Designs.
Oh, yes! That last jersey had me feeling like 10 pounds of rocks in a 5-pound bag.
Flashpoint Design jerseys go from kid sizes all the way up to 9XL tall.
Will it help my dart game?
Nope. While the Flashpoint Design jersey will make you feel like a better dart player, you still need to practice.
You bet I do, but at least I'll look good doing it.
Look and feel like a winner with Flashpoint Designs.
Welcome to the show. I'm Geraint Price, and you're watching USA Darts.
Let me tell you about A to Z Darts. We're a specialty dart store with over 10,000 different products. We create in-depth videos and blogs to help improve your game and showcase our products. We give helpful advice on how to practice darts, the fundamentals of form and mechanics, and how to make better decisions when purchasing your darting equipment. Whether you're brand new or a seasoned player, we try to provide fun and informative content. I'm Jen, the creative director for A to Z Darts. I've been playing for over 10 years, and I've traveled the world competing in and promoting the sport. This is Will. He runs our live streaming company, USA Darts, and travels the globe as well to broadcast major darting events and interview PDC players alike. You'll find over 2,000 different sets of darts on our website. Guessing right now you're pretty interested in our resources? Learn about form, throwing mechanics, practice routines, scoring and grouping, checkout methods, cricket strategy, and much more. Visit a-zdarts.com to take advantage of our blog or follow us on social media at AZDarts today.
Looking for handouts, I'm looking to stand out. Got the vision coming, watch how it pans out. I've been writing my plans down, trying to stay focused, put out the notice. Who the goat is, me hands down. Yeah, no time for arguments. I cut out the politics, no. It's all my competence. I could cause your apocalypse. Ambition, it ain't for the weak. Get it even when I sleep. Ready and willing, what you ready?
Waiting. Chance the hometown hero Michael van Gerwen has to take big moments in the final. Van Gerwen in charge. He needs double five. Michael van Gerwen wins on home soil.
Missed again. I am so bad at darts, and this jersey is so uncomfortable.
You need a custom jersey from Flashpoint Designs.
Oh, yes! That last jersey had me feeling like 10 pounds of rocks in a 5-pound bag.
Flashpoint Design jerseys go from kid sizes all the way up to 9XL tall. Will it help my dart game? Nope. While the Flashpoint Design jersey will make you feel like a better dart player, you still need to practice.
You bet I do, but at least I'll look good doing it.
Look and feel like a winner with Flashpoint Designs.
Welcome to the show. I'm Gerwin Price, and you're watching USA Darts.
Another dart tournament in Florida, another stream match with Paula Murphy. We know how the drill works. Paula Murphy and Kim Pantai taking on Brzezinski and Fires, and what should be a good matchup. And I'm looking forward to seeing how this one will play out. This is Natalie coming up to the line, playing with Haley Fires. Paula and Kim have been sitting in the semi for a bit. They had the fast side of the bracket with no real hold, so they've been here in the semi trying to get to the final. Again, it is a race to 2 in this semi. Both quarterfinals underway, and let me tell you, Tracy and Alani had some double trouble well ahead in the leg. They missed several darts and barely got out on a double one versus double one scenario. It's the last leg decider against them and Tammy Peterson and Emily McCree. Sandra Ferguson and Valencia Rowley taking on Jamie Haver and Caitlin Schuler. We'll see how this one continues to play out. But right now, this is going to be your favorites overall, right? Paula Murphy, Kim Pantai have to be. They are just so experienced, such a dynamic duo, and have so much comfortability playing together. There's no other duo I would have pegged to be the front runners in this bracket here today. Brzezinski and Fires going to try and make sure they put up a fight. They've done a good job so far with some good wins along the way in their run. Beating out Cosmo and Selena in that previous round. They got a good win over Nicole West and Trish Leon as well. Round before that, Noelle Com and Lisa Tyler. And then they had a first round bye. Smart job planning that first round bye. Paula Murphy, Kim Pantai, first round bye. And then they beat out Anne Marie and Christine, Helen and Elvis, Allie and Patricia to get to this point. We'll see how this bracket continues to develop here for your ladies doubles 501. Open doubles, Ethan DeVera and Leonard Gates knocked out by Norman Madu and Chris Abbott in a last leg decider. Kevin Luke and Ison Velchek knocked out as well. Bo Brown, Jason Sekira will be taking on Chris Abbott and Norman Madu, which I have to argue at this point, Chris Abbott and Norman Madu have to be your front runners. Scott Teagle and Kyle Raquette waiting on the winner of Shad Noon and Michael Wallace's match, which is waiting on the winner of Michael and Michael taking on Bethel and Mark. So with that top 16, top 8, top 4, it's all going to be coming in quick here towards the end. A little bit of sauce there from Haley. Finds 100. But 98 is going to be look here for Paula. 15 on that shot. 83 left. 51. Doesn't get the 51. Resetting herself. Just a 1 on the last start. Not going to be happy with that one. 191. Can it get brought down into range? One good shot would be great here. But just 40 points on the turn. Not going to be happy with that last. I love the 25 for bowl play. Trip 15 is always a fine option. We'll see what 65 is going to be for Kim. Now sitting at 50, 18 or 10. That's the problem. You got to not make sure not to drop it. You can see the frustration. 46. So there should be a 14 or a 610 wire. Trip 14 on 46 leaves 42. So that's 4 left. Paula giving a face bomb in the background, and Haley coming up with a 151 in her heart. Double 2 for Paula Murphy. Now up to the Madhouse. Play this aggressive. Either hit it or go inside. That's a little too aggressive there, Paula. 128 now gets a shot. 6 on the hits. 21 in total. But we see shenanigans happen on this outer ring. Yeah, it goes high on the double. Nalani Terrell sitting on double 10. Gets all the way down to 18. Tammy Peterson gets match darts now against Nalani and Tracy, by the way. And Paula Murphy does go ahead and take leg number 1 here. Tammy Peterson, double 10 for the match. Goes out, leaves it back at 20. Tracy fire tag. Gonna have an opportunity now. Nearly not going to be happy with that bowl. Paula's going to not be happy, but take it on hers. Paula to get things started. Let's bust back and forth in this other quarterfinal matchup. See in the background there, that is Emily McCree throwing on that board. Looking for celebrations to tell how the darts are going. That's going to be a bust. And Lonnie gets an opportunity at double 1. She busts. It's an intense match to try to get to the semifinals. Oh, an unfortunate dart there for Haley. Only 11 on turn. Definitely caught that flight funny. .57 for Paula, consistently scoring just enough, and right now Brzezinski in fires in a little bit of trouble, you would have to think. Paula Murphy giving us a yawn. It's not even 10 o'clock yet, Paula. Tournament's running great. An absolute scrapper. Double 1 versus double 10 is still going on in the background. .61 on the turn. Now or never. Brzezinski trying to get the points back online. 41 points on the score. A little bit of a let off of the gas. Unfortunate flighting, but that's a big last start there. Kim Pantai absolutely drills it. .72 remaining. Paula down to the 16s. That's the way she likes to go about them. Single 16 on the last. Does tee this up perfectly for a 2-0 win and appearance in the final for Kim Pantai and Paula Murphy. Brzezinski fires a good run on him today, but it might be coming to an end right here, right now. Not yet. Leaves it over at 10. Tracy and Nalani survive what was absolutely one of the longest leg affairs. A 19 rounds game does get taken out on the double one. My goodness. Paulo loves splitting. Double 4. Down to the double 2. Now it's a little tougher when you split it like that, because it can kick high like that, and all of a sudden you're in the madhouse. $149 from downtown. Got to continue to add pressure. There's no guarantees with the madhouse. 26, not going to be enough. Sitting at 123. Double 1 now needed for Kim Pantai. Yeah, not going to be happy with that one. 19. You hit a single, you go 54 for Bull. If you hit the trip, you can go single for Bull. And you can see wiping the sweat. Should be 16 for Bull. Overanalyzing that, you can ask your chalker what you have left, by the way. You're allowed to do that. 16 for Bull. No. No. 48 should be 16-8 wire. No. 76 on the turn. Paula Murphy says, I'm just going to take it out. Don't worry about it. And gives a handshake. Paula Murphy, Kim Pantai do make your finals. They will be going up against either, drumroll please, either Tracy Firetag and Neilani Terrell, or the winner of the Sandra and Valencia versus Jamie and Caitlin matchup. We have more matches coming up here shortly. Don't go far, folks. We'll be continuing bringing coverage of the Cherry Bomb right after this. And another great matchup has made it to our dartboard. It's another semifinal matchup in this first of two-leg format. It is Brown and Sakura, who we just saw, taking on Abbat and Madhu. Madhu's had some good results out here. Not any first places, but has had some deep runs. Abbat has had some big moments, including beating me in the blind draw last night, and I'm sure that was high on his list of accomplishments. Let's see how this one plays out. .45 there for Bo Brown on the turn. Abbat going to see what he can do in a moment like this. Trying to get out in front. Not exactly what I had in mind. 50 points. Gives an opportunity for Sakura, who nailed the big check in the previous leg, to go ahead and take that one with the 110 checkout. A big find. Now a good opportunity. Bo to set up. Takes a deep breath. He knows the importance of this moment. Good switch on the last. Won a little bit more with that first start, but it's a good turn. Gets to a treble, single, double type of finish. And with 60 points, feeling like you're leaving some on the table. 128, 18 start. Doesn't find it, so 124 has to get brought down. 64 left, switch to the 16s. Does do so. What a brilliant play there. Leaves 16. Absolutely wonderful setup shot there from Sakura. Good last start there from Madhu. 90 points to leave 71. Ooh, 11's a little unlucky there. 1 for double 2 to take leg number 1. And now the opportunity's handed back over despite the great setup. 71 gets a chance. .58, there's the 18, 4 tops. Ooh, just a bit outside there, Mr. Abbat. Double 2 for Jason. And now up to the Madhouse. And bust it on that dart. So here, Madhu gets a chance in a leg that Brown and Sakura should have just had clean done and dusted, you would think. But it hasn't gone in yet. It hasn't gone in yet. Double 2. All of a sudden, back in reality. Good marker dart for it as well. Pushes high, up to the Madhouse again. Played aggressive. Goes high, leaves the Madhouse. Abbat, not happy with his previous double 20s, is going to be looking for a little bit of redemption on him. Yeah, Abbat not happy with the doubling. Scrappy legs we've been seeing here, and I know Caleb Beard said this is the time of night where this happens as double 1 does go. I gotta admit, it's like 10-13. It ain't that long of a day. Not by dart player standards here. Dart players are used to playing at like 2 a.m. I'm just saying. Once it gets to midnight is when I start giving grace. For any of you having troubles with the stream, I suggest switching over to YouTube. A lot of times it's because of Facebook that we're having those issues. Looks like everything should be fine on our end, though. And I appreciate you tuning in and watching along. Not happy. Gives a God almighty to that one. Jamie and Caitlin taking on Tracy and Nailani. Tracy and Nailani take leg number 1 in pretty convincing fashion. Bo and Jason taking on Chris and Norman. Seeing that one up here. I believe the other matchup is still yet to get started in the open doubles bracket. Bethel and Mark taking on Shad and Michael. More than likely, the order of operations will be this match. Then we'll get the women's final. And then we'll either get the semifinal and final or just the final of the open doubles as kind of a remaining runway here, if I had to guess. Getting to the tail end of day 2 of coverage. Good last start for Madu, who corrects after the I'm too good to hit singles type of first dart. Well in front in this leg. The inverse of what we saw last time, which was Brown and Sakura, well in front, and then bottling the doubles, but still getting it at the end. About Madu scoring quite well, and we're going to try to hope not to bottle the doubles. $130 here, little fish. 90 left, might go 18s on this last start. With your opponent's back at 302. Does do so to leave 36. Got to play this 302 smart, play the 18s here. No, you can't afford to do that. Got to play the 18s. Single 18 leaves you treble 18 for treble 20. It's the only single you can hit and still be on a finish setup, I should say. 36 goes on the inside. Double 9 does go. It's 1-1 in this matchup now. And a great course correction for Abat and Madu. Brown and Sakura trying to recover. Didn't really get going in that leg. Norman's like, whose option? Fine, I'll go ahead and show you one. Goes high, but it's an annoyingly placed dart. Could be a little bit of a blocker. Could be a guide, honestly, with the pitch. But no, it is a blocker. Here we go. About Madu to get the start. This will get them a finals appearance here in this open at doubles 501 bracket. Brown trying to talk his dart into it. Says, come on, come on. Did that earlier. I had a decent moment there where I felt like I was grooving on the dartboard. Turns out if you throw all day, your darts start to feel a little bit more naturally in your hand. I also picked up a new set of barrels, and it reminds me of my old Target Carrera Sports from back in the day with a little bit of a slight bomb on the front, but otherwise just a straight kind of ring grip on the back. And I'm not going to lie, those are going to be my new daily drivers and seal tip, and I'm going to order a soft tip set ASAP. My bot trying to get into a finish. Will do so now, you think. Switches down to 19. 99 on the shot. Puts pressure on this 230. Yeah, frustrating because he wanted to stay true on the last hit to leave the little fish. It's going to be a harder shot now at 135. 124 gets an opportunity for Norman. $135, play for the bull. No, you play for the bull, but it doesn't matter. 75. And see, you played for the bull anyways. Just some absolute madness happening over here. Absolute madness. And really wanted to get the cleanup job done. Abbat leaves it. This will be for the match. 18, double 20. Misses the big number. But does get a dart. Reset yourself. Big breath. Big moment to get to the finals. And he does get it done. Abbat and Madu get knocked out. Brown and Secura's run isn't over. Thomas, the little tank engines that could over there, as the other women's semifinal 1-1 right now. Just outside of camera view, so we will just go ahead and leave it over here. It's on the other side of that wall. Don't go far, folks. As soon as that semi's done, we will begin that ladies' final and then probably the final of the Open. Be back in just a moment's time.
There's something going
Time for the finals here for ladies doubles 501. It's Fire Tag and Terrell taking on Murphy and Pantai, and Paula Murphy starting off with a 1-2-3. This should be a good matchup here. I got to be honest, Tracy and Alani have been on a scrappy one. And I'm not saying that like, oh, they had some legs that could have gone either way. No. They had legs where darts were flying at doubles, darts were missing at doubles, and it was scrappy, but it was enough to make it here. Murphy and Pantai has been business as usual watching them, and they got some more work to do in this first of two-leg ladies doubles 501 final. Neilani and I probably played like 17 legs today. I believe I have the overall winning record, but I know who the better player is. It's the one making finals, not the one calling them. Those that can't do commentate, and that's why I'm in this back room here. Paula, your singles champion, getting it done in WDF bronze and the pro singles. Fire Tag has done a great job. She is 4 for 4 on finals. We'll see how this one plays out. You're going to give the nod to Murphy and Pantai, but Fire Tag and Terrell coming off quite the run on their side of the bracket. When you have that many games in a row, who knows what's going to happen. Other semifinal going to be getting underway. Shad Noon and Michael Wallace taking on Scott Teagle and Kyle Rique. I told him I'd practice. Bo Brown and Jason Sakira in the finals. .45 for Paula, kind of giving herself a tap at the hip. Not leaving a finish, leaving an opening here for Fire Tag. And Fire Tag wanting to take advantage of the open. 76 on the score. Does switch up. 96 on the turn. 175 here. Kim's going to try to bring it on down. 95 would leave 80. 40 hits. Yeah, going to be frustrated with that last start. 43 on the turn. Neilani on setup duty. Saw Neilani do quite well over at the Las Vegas Open to start off our streaming year. Continuing to do well because, well, that's what Neilani does. Part of that Stingers team, that all-females dart team. Of course, a long-standing Cosmo player. And 9 dart out for Paula. DJD, D'Angelo Sports, and others for Fire Tag. And Deep State for Kim Pantai. 102. Doesn't get the go-ahead. Was trying to get a shot at 32. 89 now gets a look. She says no. 82, so this should be 42 or bull. So one of those two. You got to pick whichever one's feeling better that day. Yeah, not going to be happy. Just 25 on the turn. Opportunity for Terrell. 16 for double 20. Not going to happen. Has to get cleaned up. Leaves 20. 64 for Paula. Should start. Treble 16. Does get 16, so another 16. 32 scored to leave. 32 for leg number 1. And no, 48 on the turn there for Paula. An opportunity now for Fire Tag on double 10. Up to double 5. Resetting. Outside. Got to be careful. Is careful, but doesn't get it. Double 8 now for Kim. Jason around the board, moving over for the double 4. Down to double 2. We're seeing some double trouble in this one. There we go. I think I got that microphone working again. It cut out on me. 78 checkout is massive, and we're going to a last leg decider here in this one. What a shot indeed. Here we go. Last leg decider for the ladies doubles 501 final. Will it be Murphy and Pantai or Firetag and Terrell? This should be going all the way down to the wire. Murphy does find the 19s early on. You can see Tracy resetting herself after that first start. Not a bad spot, but moving a little bit along the Aki. She is giving herself a talk and a half over there. 47 on the turn. Having a little bit of a joke with the chalker, it seems. And Lonnie having trouble converting on the 20s. She's been having some struggles today. We know what she's capable of. A very talented dart player. I know because, jokes aside, it was some tough matches her and I were playing earlier on when I was warming her up for the WDF singles. Didn't even know I was doing that. I thought she was just hanging out, and I was just hanging out before the live stream. And she's like, oh, thank you. I'm going to go play my match now. I'm like, oh, happy to help. Before she inevitably lost to Paula Murphy in the quarterfinals, who was the eventual champion. If you're going to lose to anybody, lose the champion. Right now, Firetag and Terrell, not thinking about their losses to Paula. They're thinking about their wins they want to have right here. Murphy and Pantai ahead of the race. There's an opening. Try to get a ton plus in here. 19s are looking good. Last one gets away. Paula letting off the gas, though. So ground was regained by Neilani. See Tracy giving that head nod, knowing the position of this leg. Oh. And right now, Neilani hitting a guitar solo in the background. Okay. Kyle Rique does go ahead and get that first leg on the win on the other semifinal for the open bracket. Anti-firing on these 19s. Does go ahead and grab a 95 in there. That look of disgust from Neilani is so real. So real. But also valid because right now in a little bit of trouble sitting at not a finish. 180 versus the 161 that does have a chance to go. It's going the treble 20 for treble 17. Tag staying straight. No, doesn't. But if you're going to miss, that's not a bad one at all. 144 remaining. 84 remaining. And you can see Neilani smiling back there. Oh, my goodness. What a big shot. 156 on an oopsie first. Now leaves a double, and this Shanghai has to go for Kim. Good marker. Can she use that to find the treble? She can't. 80 left. Stays there. I would have probably preferred the 16 as those were some blockers. Match starts incoming. Neilani Terrell, 24. The doubles have not been friendly. They just need to listen this one time. Not a bad look. Over to double 6. and nails it and gives it come on with it as well. Tracy, I don't know what that was in the background, but Nalani Terrell and Tracy Firetag are your ladies doubles 501 champion, finally stopping Paula in her path, who was on an absolute mission and tear for all of her singles. Wow, wow, wow. Good stuff indeed. My goodness. Well, folks, coming up next will be the Open Doubles 501 Finals. Beginning you that in just a moment's time. Don't go far. Nick Shearer on the call. We're here at the Cherry Bomb in Boca Raton, Florida. It's been an absolute blast. One more final, one more match to go. Brown and Sakura taking on Teagle and Rike as 3K Rike. I'm going to get that down. It's not Raquette. I told him I'd try to pronounce it right for this last matchup. It's the Open Doubles 501 finals here in Boca Raton, Florida. My name's Nick Teixeira. We just saw Neilani and Tracy get a big win in their last matchup. Gonna see how this goes as Paula Murphy and Kim Pantai fall just shy. Brown was feeling the nerves. He was talking to me about his dart missed outside the board. He had 58 left to miss outside, then went 18 double 20 to get that match win. This is going to be a nervier match, although Kyle has been in pretty solid form. I haven't paid attention too much to Teagle, but I'm going to imagine it's much of the same. You can see the one thing with Kyle's throw, he brings it to his other eye and then back over. It kind of does a stirring motion almost. Very unique to his throw. Whereas Jason, I mean, he brings it all the way down to his shoulder and kind of flings that dart. You can see that wrist really snap as he goes through. Teagle coming up. Pretty quick rapid fire throw, but nothing really wrong with it. Up to the eye and kind of flings it right on out. Kyle Urquhart is the highest average in this matchup of the day at 17th, 65.4. The reason I'm saying that is that none of these four in this event are in the top 10 or even top 16 of average in this very event. It's all about timing and a little bit of bracket luck. That is literally darts down to a T. Average is just a number, and all these gentlemen are clearly proving that with this statistical anomaly of a run. $59 on the shot, but 68 here is the leave. Jason has been really strong in his finishing. Over to the double 4, and now down to the double 2, chasing along the dartboard. Goes outside in the last 138. We'll get an opportunity outside here from Teagle. Teagle the Beagle. Trying to howl one in. Howl out one. I don't know what I was going for there, but that's okay. All four are from Jacksonville. Now I was wondering why there were so many Duvals going on out there. Double 2. Trying to adjust. Not a bad marker on that last. But no, you can't do that on the last dart. Pushes well high. Not going to be happy with it. And 107 here for Requeque. 107 is the shot. 88 left. Treble 20. 68 left. Did go to 48 to leave 20. Outside, working it in, playing it safe. And now this is the one you drill. And doesn't go. So for leg number 1 and to get to match point in this final, here comes Tea Kettle Kegel. 12 hit, 8 left. Not going to be happy with that one. Does the Madhouse go now? Trying to walk it in. And does walk it in. Brown and Sakura get a 1-point lead in this final. Diddle every leg. Kyle to show first. It's important to win those, and that one goes outside. Oh, but I think that one's further.
Are you sure? You sure about that? You sure about that?
Hearing some, are you sure about that? Yeah, Kyle will go ahead and get the start. He can't believe it, but he will happily take it. Early pointing going in the favor of Teagle and Riquet. Trying to take advantage of this lead. .449 needs to get brought down. Good find on the 20. And another one. This would be good timing. How about that? A 180 in the final. A massive swing, and you can see Kyle kind of drop his head as Bo's like, really? You hit that? And here's an opportunity all of a sudden, turning this on its head. One good turn is all it takes. Is that a 133? A 133 to fall to 180? They're trying to get this done quick. My goodness. 295 in this tug of war. Good shot from Kyle, not giving up on it. Finds 140, keeps him in the leg. It's going to be a race down to the doubles, which have not been guaranteed. 116. 101. And does this go ahead and bring it? 82 left on that shot. 155 from downtown. Oh, you don't go 15s first on that. What is that shenanigan? What in the Jacksonville Duval darts is that? 82. Grabs the single bull. 17. Here's the swing upstairs. And he drops it low. 108 on the one time. See the route here. Looking down. Finds 57, 51 remaining. Grabs single 19 to leave double 19. Is that math right? Double 16? Is that math right? Yeah. Double 16. Not a bad shot selection there. Doesn't go. Don't mind my call on that one. It's double 10 now. Does go for a 2-0 win in this final for Brown and Sakura, who do get the win. And no matter what, Jacksonville taking a title here at the Cherry Bomb in Boca Raton, Florida. Well, folks, the hall is empty, as you can see in the background, and we are done for today. That's the last match in the building. We will be live tomorrow around 11:30 for our last day of coverage. Alrighty. Appreciate each and every one of you for the love and support. Appreciate the BCDA for bringing us on out here at USA Darts. Make sure to keep that notification bell on. And, folks, have a good night. We'll be seeing you tomorrow.